That was fine earlier, but it's all of a sudden the dial has got really wobbly. I don't know how on earth that's happened. So I'm just going to see if we can find anything out by taking this cover off. There was a cheap one in the latest MSC catalogue. £14 or something ridiculous. And what can we see here? Oh heck, you can see the gear wobbling around inside as well. That's not good, is it? This might be pooped. Let's see if we can take the dial off. Well, I've just managed to lever the glass off the face. In popping the glass off, this bezel has pushed back, and there's an even bigger gap between this piece and the main body of the dial, and that means that the gear in here, which is fixed to the spindle, it's just not engaging with the mechanism. So I've kind of made it worse so far. I've got to get this off of here. So I wonder if the needle, the little hand, will just pull off. Let's try that. Probably a special little tool, special little puller. Gosh, oh, busted that, just pulled it off. What the heck? Oh! Well, we've got to get this face off because there's screws here. These screws have somehow come undone. This is kind of looking like a bin job. Even if we get the point off, I'm not sure. Hey, popped off, flying across the bench. Here he is. So, wow. All I'm doing is scraping the surface of the face of the dial. Special little suction device required, perhaps? I don't know. Or can I push it back from... if these screws will push it off. Oh yeah. Hey. These little varmints, these little screws which somehow come undone. A tiny little spring in the middle of that. Wow. And that was there. So that's got to stay there while this is screwed back onto the... oh, look at that titchy little spring. If I just messed that up, oh my word. Yeah, really? Not very flat anymore. Oops. Wonder if I just pull that off, whether that will work without it, because I'm not going to get that back in to position. It's just not going to happen. How on earth do they put these things together? Well, I'm going to pull this spring off because that's a mess now. I'm never going to be able to get that back into position. That end's gone. Throw that away. And then try and screw that back onto here. This will be fun. So I managed to get one screw in. Let's get the other one, I hope. Okay, swivels round. That works. Okay. I'll dial back in. Snapped back in position. Put the little seal. I could try and put the pointer on, couldn't I? If I knew where it was, or was it gone? Oh no, so titchy I can't find it anymore. Oh heck. Where's that gone? Well, I managed to find the needle pointer. Touchy, I brushed it off the table earlier on. Bit of a sweep up with a fine brush to find it on the floor. Gosh, that is so titchy. All I've got to do now is put it back on the spindle. So we'll look, turn it up the right way. And I guess it would be nice if it, pointed to 0 to start with. Doesn't really matter, but God, can't even pick the darn thing up. Wow. Ah, so delicate. Right. Well, is that on? Is that it? I wonder if that was glued on originally. Hey, look at that. A working test indicator. Cool. Does it move more one way than the other? No, pretty much the same. That's cool. Yay. Okay. Let's put a little sealing ring back on. Where around did that go? That way. Yep. The glass will pop back on. I say glass, it's plastic of course, but I suppose it would be a good idea to make sure there's no smudges on the inside. Which of course you can't really see. Is it inside or outside? Oh, what the heck, let's just get it back together. Just push. Okay, doesn't want to go now. I think watchmakers have a special tool, don't they, for putting glasses in. This possibly needs the same sort of thing. Wow, doesn't want to go in. popping back out again. But at least the thing is working. And I don't know what that spring in the middle was for, because this works fine. Hey. Not quite getting that on there though. That's popping out all the time. Poop. It's kind of in 3/4 of the way round. And just, dare I just squeeze that with a pair of pliers. I'm sure this is not. Ooh. Well, what happened then? I think I just snapped the edge of the glass off. Something's happened there, isn't it? What the heck? But we have a working indicator. Right, let's put the side back on. Well, I think that's actually it's only gone in, has it? Crikey. Okay. This is another thing, you kind of wonder how they go about putting these things in the first place. No, well, come on, I haven't got the hole quite lined up. Really? Yay, 2. Okay, magnet is good. I need to be able to switch it off. Oh God, it's not going to happen. Oh man, nope. Yeah, head down there. Come on, I'll flip this over and it'll ping across the workshop, won't it? Come on. No. Oh, crazy. Come on. Yes. No? Wow. Last one. I'm not sure this screwdriver is quite fitting in the slots. I think that's tight. Yep, that one's good. Whoa! Blimey, done. Get back to the job I was using it for now. Woohoo!